number 6, Andrea Barno. Player number 7, Beatriz Fernandez. Player number 8, Veronica Sudrado. Player number 9, Marta Manucher. Player number 10, Macarena Aguilar. Player number 12, Michaela Ciobanu. Player number 4, Elizabeth Chavez. Player number 17, Elizabeth Pinedo. Player number 18, Begona Fernandez. Player number 20, Noelia Onchina. And player number 21, Zornisa Koleva. Official for the Spain national team, Jorge Duenas, Juan Carlos Solar, Arturo Martin Gil, and Isabel Resina. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the team of Norway. Player number 6, Heidi Loike. Player number 7, Tonya Nostwold. Player number 8, Caroline Ducret-Brewang. Player number 9, Christina Lundi. Player number 11, Karimete Johansson. Player number 12, Theresa Pedersen. Player number 13, Marit Mom Frafjord. Player number 14, Tonya Larsen. Player number 15, Tina Christiansen. Player number 16, Katrin Lunde Harlsen. Player number 17, Lynn Suland. Player number 18, Lynn Christine Rigelkoot. Player number 20, Isabel Blanco. And player number 23, Camilla Herrem. Official for the Norway team, Marit Breivik, Torir Hergersson, Ola San, and Jan Loken. Referees of this match is Miss Tatiana Rakitina and Miss Irina Tkachuk from Ukraine. I will ask Miss Helga Magnusdottir and Mr. Shandor Andorka to give some present to the referees, the final flag of EHF to both teams. EHF supervisor for this match is Miss Janka Stasova from Slovakia. EHF observer for this match is Miss Mona Formström from Finland. Secretary of this match is Mr. Vladimir Sazlovsky from Macedonia. Timekeeper for this match.
Hello and welcome to the Boris Tchaikovsky Hall in Skopje, the Macedonian capital, and the final of the 2008 Women's European Championships. It's Norway against Spain. Norway there, the captain in the picture, in their 4th consecutive major final. Spain in their first. What a clash this promises to be, and it should be a very fast game indeed. And Norway, of course, who are currently European and Olympic champions, just missed out on the world title last year in France when they were beaten by Russia, their perennial adversaries, in the then final in Paris. But they've got 2 out of 3 titles, and today they could make it 3 in a row with European titles. They won this competition in 2004 and 2006. So this will be a trio of European gold medals for them. But we shall start first with the national anthems, starting first of all with Norway.
Ladies and
Great
gentlemen,
cheer from a
national
huge band of
anthem
Norwegian
of
supporters
Spain.
who made the trip to Macedonia, and now the anthem of Spain. Great cheer goes up also for the Spanish team. Well, these two teams were in the same preliminary group and played each other on the very opening day of this 2008 European competition. And to everyone's surprise, they drew 21-all, a great result for the Spaniards who've gone from strength to strength. They've gone through the competition now with 4 wins, 2 draws and just the 1 defeat against Denmark. But importantly yesterday, of course, they won that semi-final 32-29 against Germany, coming back from behind at half-time, played superbly in the second half. Norway, for their part, were up against Russia in a repeat of the last 3 major competition finals, and they won it 24-18. Here's the lineup then for Norway. Look out for Tonje Larsen, their veteran left back, 33 years of age, with 236 caps, very experienced. Haraldsen, the goalkeeper, number 16, has got some of the best stats in the game, 49% save rate and 9 penalties saved. And look out also for Rigelhut, second top scorer in the competition, playing number 18, 45 goals so far. For Spain, much will depend on Marta Menge, the right back, the 25-year-old who plays the club handball in Esbjerg. His third top scorer in the competition was 39. And Ciobanu, the former Romanian international, now naturalized Spanish, played brilliantly in this competition for Spain as well. Look out also for Beatriz Fernandez at left back. When she's playing well, she can play superbly. That's their coach, Jorge Dueñas, who's done such an amazing job, a mild-mannered man who's prepared his team so well, but he's up against the master tactician herself, the Norwegian coach, Marit Breivik, who has taken Norway to European success in the last 2 competitions, and of course the Olympic title in Beijing, when they absolutely stormed the Russian defences and pulverised them inside the first 15 minutes of that final. They did pretty much the same thing in the semi-final yesterday, when Norway were 5-0 up inside 3.5 minutes against the shell-shocked Russians, who had to play timeout cards so early. Well, it's going to be a fascinating encounter, and I think much is also going to depend on whether Spain can weather the storm in the opening 10 minutes. If they can, this could be a very open game, but at the moment the favourites are Norway to retain their title here for the 3rd time running. The teams coming out, it's Norway who are going to throw off the game, playing in the all-red strip, Spain in the all-white strip, and the referees for today from the Ukraine, Tatiana Rakitina and Irina Tkachuk. So here we go then. Norway throw off the 2008 European Championship final against Spain, playing from right to left. Well, hold on to your seats, Spain, if they're going to try and force the pace. The only thing is, at least Spain are a much quicker team than the Russians were. They've got to hold tight in defence, because most of the success for Norway in the early stages of the game tends to be on hard defence and fast breaks. Rigelhut knocks the ball back out again, taken out by a Spanish defender. Throw into Norway early on here. Lunde's in the centre. Tonje Larsen, experienced left back, is there. Slight warning from the Ukrainian referees initially here. Frafjord drops back in on the line. They're pushing right up on Larsen. They're worried about her. You can see it here. Looking for the line, didn't find her. Spain have the ball. Long pass, superbly intercepted by Lunde, the captain. Tonje Larsen feeds it to Rigelhut. Superb. Quick arm action, but she dropped the wrist back and rolled the ball off her fingertips. Curls over the top of Ciobanu, the Spanish keeper. Look at the wrist action. The goalkeeper would have thought that was going very quick. 1-0 to Norway. This is a danger point now for Spain. They've got to make these attacks count, not give possession away, because if they do, the Norwegians will be out of the blocks like a sprint. Great pass! Superb.
Goal Spain.
Well, Mange and Begoña Fernandez, the line player, have such a superb understanding. It's worked so well throughout the competition. Fernandez, who scored 23 goals with an 82% success rate, which is superb. 1-1 the score. This has all the makings of a very quick and exciting final here in Skopje. Again, can't get through to the line. Blijvang had gone in as an extra player. Well defended by Spain. Spanish make substitutions. A couple of defense specialists, Barno and Chavez. Penalty. Penalty is going to be taken by Mange herself. Goal. Haraldsen will stay there. She's saved 9 from 21 penalties. The Norwegian keeper moves right up to the 4-meter line. Makes no difference. Mange scores. It's 2-1. Norwegians at the moment not able to get on the fast breaks here because the Spaniards are making the attacks count. Larsen again to the line, fouled, but it's only a free throw. We've got a yellow card nevertheless for Onsina. Into the middle, they're trying to put a second line player in, but it's good defence. Yesterday, in their set attacks, the Norwegians did have trouble finding solutions. Lunde was struggling with her shooting, but that today, if she can keep that going, will help enormously. Long-range shot, well parried away by Haraldsen. The break is on, but Spain falling back quickly. They know they've got to do that. That's where they're going to concede otherwise. Blijvang tries to force her way through. She's got a penalty, defending inside the area. And a yellow card as well. We see the foul again here. And it's Pinedo who's got the yellow card. Norway. To see who will take the penalty. Rigelhut looks as if she's going to do it. Second top scorer in the competition so far. She's missed half her penalties, mind you. 3 from 6 so far at the 7-meter line for her. She's up against Shobanu. It's gone wide. Not quite sure whether Shobanu assisted with that. Put her foot out. Got the right side. Shobanu, a former Romanian international, last played for that national side 10 years ago. Naturalized Spanish 8 months ago. And this competition was her first outing in the Spanish shirt. Looking for the line, still can't get through. Nice play by the Spaniards, it's quick. Mange, saved by Haraldsen. Norwegian ball, they bring it out very quickly, but it's from the wrong place, they'll have to do it again. Larsen. Well, the Spaniards are stifling the fast breaks well at the moment. Oh, no, she's trying to lob her for. She's standing right back on the goal line. Bad mistake by Johansson, one of the more experienced players in the team. No way through, free throw for Spain. Good change again. Off goes Barno, and on comes Aguilar. He's not really used in the defence. Possibly stature 1m70, not felt to be tall enough against some of these strong teams. This gives her a chance to rest as the playmaker. Aguilar tries to go through. Yellow card for Frafjord. 4-2 attack looks like. Begoña Fernandez is staying in on the line at the moment. Oh, goal! They got in front. Mange's second goal. 3-2. Lund tries to get inside. Has to pull back again. Norway, they're missing a couple of key players, notably their captain Bo Hammerseng, who asked for a rest after the Olympics. It's been such a busy international schedule. And also Katja Newberg picked up a knee injury and is out for 8 weeks. They'll be missing them. Larsen, they're off a defender. It'll be a throw in from the corner for Norway. Move. Rafjord moves across to the other side as Larsen's beckoning. Here comes Larsen, tries a long range shot straight into the arms of Shobanu. The Spaniards having the best of it at the moment, they're defending very well. Menge fumbled the ball, double dribble as he picked it up again. The Norwegians can't get the fast breaks going, the Spaniards are falling back very quickly. And they maintain it all game, well, we'll see. Certainly a big surprise on the opening day of this competition when the Spaniards held the Norwegians to a 21-all draw. Menge scoring 6 for the Spaniards, Garmendia 5. Rigelhout got 5 for the Norwegians. It was in fact the only point dropped in the entire competition by the Norwegians. Vaivang tries to surprise Shobanu, but again their shooting is straight down the middle. The goalkeeper picking it up quite comfortably. Good stats, he's on a 67% success rate just now. Switch of direction, not much to do there. Defense floating, Vajvic up on her feet and has scored again. 4-2 to Spain. Carmen Martin, the 20-year-old from Alicante.
Norway, score number 13.
Goal for Frafjord. 3-4. Well, the Spaniards have done what they had to do. They had to weather the storm early on. They stopped the Norwegians on their fast breaks. They haven't had any chance on that at all. The Spaniards falling back very quickly, but more importantly, they're putting their attacks away. And another one. That's brilliant. Begoña Fernandez again. And the Norwegians struggling in their placed attack. And defensively, the Spaniards are finding their way through, putting in the second line player. And as the Norwegians are pushing up, they're getting caught out. They know that the Spaniards play on the running plays, breakthroughs. So they like to go out early. So the Spaniards hit them early. And then they run out of steps, basically, coming into the 6-meter line to shoot. But it's not working at the moment. The Spaniards are getting around that. Lunde can't get through. There's no pace in the attack. She's given the ball away.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear spectators, please don't use the whistle because it's remedying.
Parno, the defense specialist, she's given the ball away. They gave it away themselves afterwards. Rigelhout throwing it back in the air before she landed inside the area. Very close to being intercepted back again. Lunde almost 2 steps. Frafjord, saved by Shobanu. What a great start by the Spanish keeper. 5 saves from 8 shots so far. 63% success rate, while Haraldsson has managed 2 from 7. Aguilar in the centre position, taking her time. Second line player is in. Mange drives in. It's going to be free throw. Foul on Mange. Sonja Larsen put in that last block. Pinedo drops back in. She's a winger playing on the line at the moment. Interesting combination. Using Pinedo rather than Cuadrado. It's clearly a deliberate policy because they have got a right winger. Martinez there. Martin, closed angle, she's got it. Managed to push out, looks at the referee and complains. But Johansson pushing her across. But it won't matter, it counts. 6-3 to Spain. Mette Johansson off the post. The Norwegians struggling here at the moment. They're attacking very fast. They're so used to phase 1 and phase 2 attacks, they're taking quick shots. But the Spaniards are back in place in defence. Phase 2 attack isn't working. Aguilar, Martin. And back to a 5-1 attack. Looks for the line, doesn't find it. The break is on. Rigelhut is free. Oh, terrible pass. Straight into the hands of the Spaniards. Picked up very comfortably indeed by Elizabeth Pinedo, 27-year-old from Navarra. And this has been the beauty of the Spanish game and why teams have struggled against them. They change continuously their formations during the game, attack and defence. They've quickly gone from 4-2. They're back on a 5-1 defence now, or attack rather. Mange gets a free throw. They'll do the same in defence. They switch around 5-1, then they'll drop back 6-0 on the next attack. They might pick out the player individually. They missed the crossover. She can't pick it up. It'll be double dribble otherwise. Larsson's got it. Tried the long pass. Breivang needed to make a quick pass to Rigelhut. Almost waited too long, but in the end, they manage it.
Number 18,
That was scored now for about 4.5 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't
almost
use
too
the
late,
whistle. I ask again,
over the top
please
of
don't use the whistle.
4-6, defending champions trail against Spain. Spain have never been in a major competition final. This is their first. Huge excitement about it. Most people thought that it might still end up, despite the big changes in the Russian team, being the perennial Norway-Russia final, as it has been for the last European, World and Olympic finals. But the Russians, well, they fluffed their lines right at the end. They lost to Germany in the last match of the group stages. That put them in second place. It meant an early encounter against the Norwegians in the semi-final, which the Norwegians won quite comfortably in the end. Attacking foul. Norway had the ball. Lunde. No options. They're very, very good in defence. The Spaniards picking up individually, and in the end, that won't count. Larsson straight into the area. It'll be a free throw. Larsson goes up to the referee, and I'm sure she's saying, well, should it have been a penalty? It's not given. It's going to be a free throw. The Norwegians are finding a particularly tough defence here, difficult to get through. Like Katja Nyberg would have got some good long-range shooting in for them. She's injured. And Lunde, yesterday in particular, struggled with her 9-metre shooting. Today she's managed a few. Possession again. Tonya Nustvold. Not too many changes other than the captain missing, Hua Hammerseng and Katja Nyberg. Nyberg has retired, the line player. Giving a chance for Heidi Luck to come into the team, the Larvik line player who's had a very good semi-final yesterday. Mange, nice pace on the attack. Not a great shot in the end, straight down the middle. They stop play because there's an injured player, and the Norwegians are saying, well, couldn't you wait till the action was finished? Fast break opportunity is spoiled. You'll usually find that referees, unless they can see it's extremely serious, will let play go on. There was the stumble. She goes down. Caught her foot as the players were moving up past her. The Norwegians not too happy, and still Breivik, who's normally very mild-mannered, is gesturing at the referee. Well, wait till after the action is finished instead of penalising us, because it seems that the player got straight up again and was fine, Blanco, or Barno rather. So 15 minutes in to the final of Euro 2008, and Spain are leading 6-4. With a space, that's better. Shobaru came a long way out, and Herem, who's just come on court, gets a lob in. Herem, a relative newcomer, 29 caps for Norway. That is when you compare her to some of the other players like Rigelhut with 110, Lunde with 126, Rijvang 163, Hansen 119. It's a very experienced team. The goalkeeper's got 126. So they're bringing in some new young talent as well, slowly. Change the direction. Beatriz Fernandez, who played brilliantly yesterday. That's great! Goal from Begoña Fernandez. 3 from 3 for the line player. Very experienced player. Was in the last European Championships and last year's World Championships, which were a disappointment, mind you, for Spain. They finished 10th. Kept 8 of the players in that World Championship and then brought in some new ones, like Chavez and Koleva and Barno. Rijvang, bit of pace. That's nice, but well saved by Shobanu. Spaniards are away, there's an option here for a quick pass. It's in. Pinero, the 27-year-old winger from Itzaco Navarra, has made it 8-5. And Norway just can't get into their stride. Tina Christiansen's been brought into the attack at the left back. And Tonje Nustvold at right back. Breivik trying new combinations. That's worked. Frafjord, her second, pulls it back. 6-8 the deficit now. Mange drives in. Martin. Still a 5-1, but Martin goes on the line. They tried to find the line player, but it's got loose, and Rigelhut's away. She scores, they're within 1, 7-8. Third goal for Rigelhut, Norway's top scorer. Plays for the champions Larvik. 6 of the Norwegian players, in fact, come from Larvik. Picks the time and her spot. Well, the 4, mind you, play in the Danish league. They will come into contact every now and again with one of their opponents today. Marta Menge, the right back for Spain, plays for Esbjerg in Denmark. Will be familiar to some of her opponents today. Handling there on Garmendia, who's replaced Aguilar in the centre. Garmendia, 34 years of age. Coming up to 100 internationals for Spain on the next match. The attack is fouled. Norway come away with it. Larsen, Lunde, they're looking for options. Taking a while. Oh, what a great save by Shobanu. Frafjord had to work hard to get ahead of her defender and take the ball. A bit of a gamble by Rigelhut with the pass, and it didn't pay off. Mange all the way through. Solid defending by the Norwegians. Breivik appeared to have Mange's arm right up in her face. But Breivik is one of the toughest defenders around. He won't budge her, she just stands her ground, she'll take them off. Breivik also plays for Larvik. 163 internationals. Used to be a defence specialist, but flourishing now in attack as well, 303 goals. Another attacking foul. Norway on the break. Well taken. Well, this next pass wasn't very good, unfortunately, and Rigelhut had to struggle to control it. And it's taken the momentum out of the attack. And Rigelhut's going to go off. Wholesale changes now. Heidi Luck goes in on the line. And onto the right wing. There we go, Nustvold. Played briefly at the right back position. She's going to go wing. The right back position for Suland, a very versatile player. Here comes Suland. Lund looks for the line. Penalty. It would have almost been better off letting her go because she was struggling to turn and get the ball back into her right hand. A sporting apology from Beatriz Fernandez. Going to quarter high. nice gesture. So, penalty to be taken by Nustevold. Who scores? Been very successful from the 7-metre line. 13 penalties scored from 15 taken so far in the competition. And that's got them level again. It's 8-all. The 3-goal lead evaporated for Spain. So after Begoña Fernandez, and the new line player comes in for Spain. Cuadrado, the 29-year-old. There's the Park Sagunt. Very experienced. 69 caps for Spain. Menge into the wing. Martin can't do anything with it. Cuadrado was free but didn't get the pass quickly enough. Too many steps, say the referees. Fast break is on. Larsson's trying to go through all the way. It's a penalty, and I suspect a 2-minute suspension. Dueñas doesn't think there was anything wrong with it, but it is going to be 2 minutes. Let's see this again. Well, they definitely impeded her and brought her down.
Sorry, player number 2, Tatiana
Garmendia, the playmaker, is sent off for 2 minutes, and another chance from 7 metres for Nustevold. Jobanu goes the wrong way, and Norway from 5-8 down are now leading 9-8. 4 goals without reply. It's almost as if Spain have run out of steam. 5 minutes without scoring, while the Norwegians work their way back into the game. Interestingly though, it's mostly on the phase 1 and phase 2 attacks that they're succeeding. It's fast breaks, and Spain need to apply themselves more in attack to make the attacks count. Norwegian defence going out a long way. They know they can. There's no line play to worry about behind it. Just need to keep an eye on the wingers not coming in behind them. The Spaniards like to try and break through, so we'll catch them early. The line player's there. Got free. Free throw. Aguilar just couldn't release the ball to Martin on the wing. Norwegian defence beefing itself up slowly as this game goes on. Menge gets another free throw. Passive plays being warned. They've got to hurry up and shoot now, Spain. It's for the line. She's blocked. Menge gets the ball. Shoots wide. Took an arm across the throat, it seemed there, but meanwhile the Norwegians are charging down the court. Oh, that was well played. Faked the pass into the wing, Kristina Lunde, and then took it through herself in the end. Beautifully done, under a lot of pressure. Second goal for her, but she needs to get a few long-range shots in that will really help her cause. Deep defence still, another 20 seconds before Spain will be back to full strength. Cross court. Free throw. Hard defending again. Isabel Blanco brought into the centre of the defence, catching the players early. So Spain are back to full strength. Cuadrado is coming in, but they've just lost possession. Lunde goes for the long pass. Oh, it's an attacker's foul. It's not given. Jobanu got there first, stood her ground and just waited. You'll see it. She's standing still. And the mistake is with the Norwegian, Heidi Løk. Didn't see her. She turned. She literally collided with her. It's a good decision by the Ukrainian referees. The timeout has been called by Jorge Dueñas. You can only call timeout when you're in possession. Called it as soon as they got the ball back. Slightly worried that they're going to lose contact here. They have 6.5 minutes remaining at the moment. Rigelhut top scoring for the Norwegians at the moment with 3 goals and 4 attempts. Cluster of other players have 2 goals. Nustevold with the penalties, Lunde and Fafjord. And while Begoña Fernandez, the line player for Spain, has got 3 from 3. Good stats for her. Menge has 2. Menge from 4 shots, and Martin also 2. Well, the Jobanu, who was up in the 67% save rate early on for Spain, down to 44% now. And Haraldsson, who's on 27%, not her best day given that she's got some of the best stats in the game. with a 49% save rate so far in the competition, the Norwegian keeper. So timeout is finished. Spain on the attack again at full strength now. Long range shot, yes! The bounce deceived Haraldsson. Koleva scores, it's her first goal in the competition. She's not had a great time of it. 8 missed shots so far, that's off the post. Back comes Spain. Menge thought she had a fast break situation with Martin, but she was too closely marked. And in the end, Norway are back very quickly. And Spain back to within 1. 10-9 to Norway. Aguilar has moved into the right back position, Menge's off. Slovenia's trying new combinations here. Free throw. Instead he's moved Garmendia into the centre and moved Aguilar, who normally plays centre, into the right back position. Aguilar on the ball now. Experienced player, 70 caps, 200 goals to her name already. Passive play's being worn, they've got to hurry up. Norway have the ball. Oh. Slow down sometimes. Norway play almost too fast for their own good, especially with a team like Spain, who are falling back very quickly. Eren. Larsen uses their experience to slow things down. And a chance to swap around. Ida Christensen goes off, Lunde's back in the attack. He goes into the centre. Larsen goes left, and Spain switch to a 5-0-1 defence, it seems. They're pushing up on Lunde. Eren has gone in, she's putting the block on, but the ball didn't come out quickly enough. Heidi Luck trying to release the ball. Eren is coming in from the wing and then going the opposite side of the front defender to put a block on for Lunde to go round. Not quite working yet. Larsen, a great pass into her. Defending inside the area, even though she barely managed to turn. And a 2-minute suspension as well for Koleva.
Spain team player number 21.
Well, Koleva was standing inside the area, but I think the 2 minutes isn't because she stood inside the area. It's more to do, I think, with a remonstration to the referee afterwards. And the coach, Dueñas, has now been given a yellow card and warned by the table officials to calm down as he shouts at the referees. Spain have to be careful now that they don't let tempers get the better of them. Meanwhile, penalties being taken by Nustavol, who scores. Norway restore the 2-goal lead. It's 11-9, 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Norwegian fans have travelled en masse. Charter flights have been coming in to Skopje airport from Norway. They're always very well supported, the Norwegians. Throw to Spain. Garmendia's frustration. She just wants play to be allowed to flow. Menge's come back on again in the centre position this time. Aguilar stays at the right back position. No way through. Blanco thought it was a clean take. It's not the way the referee saw it. Spain short-handed, remember. No line player behind. Off the defender. It's a throw-in. And the Norwegians are asking for the clock to be stopped while the Spaniards take an inordinate amount of time to take the throw-in. Oh! Mange tried a Kempe straight into the face of Haraldsson, who hasn't batted an eyelid. It's gone out of play on the far side though. Looking for the line, didn't quite get it, but Mange's got the loose ball. And it's scored. Courtesy of Macarena Aguilar, the 23-year-old from Park Sagunt. They're back to within 1. Timeout is called though by Marit Breivik. Well, that was unlucky. They'd read it well because the Spaniards put in the extra line player from the wing, given that their player short. And they knew it was going that way, and the moment they tried to make the pass, Mange tried to get the ball into 6 meters. The two defenders closed in on it. Unfortunately, in a melee, they lost possession. And the ball fell free. Had without the score. Well, the Norwegians are certainly not getting it all their own way. They've managed to edge themselves ahead. But the Spaniards got a good rhythm going. They're just struggling a little bit more than they were at the beginning to pierce through the Norwegian defence. There's such strength in depth though on the Norwegian bench. Breivik has tried different combinations in the back. Nustavol at right back and then pushing her into the wing. Tried to take Lunde out for a while. She's got so much experience. 11 players remain from her Olympic gold medal winning squad from Beijing. So still about 15 seconds remaining before Spain get back to full strength. Larsen hesitated, eventually she goes through and scores. 12-10. It's taken a while to get a first goal. Third attempt. And Spain are back to full strength. Cuadrado goes in on the line. Forces the Norwegian defence to go a little bit further back now. You can see how they're pushing up further on this side, but Mange, interestingly, is now operating in the left-back position. Superb. Couldn't give it. She was inside the area when she came through, but Garmendia fouled on the way. It's a penalty and a 2-minute suspension for Heidi Løk. There's the push. They got her sent off. Løke is off. The Larvik line player, and Mange steps up to take the penalty. Haraldsson right up at 4 meters. Far she can go. Lifts the right leg, and as soon as she does, Mange bounces it the other side. We'll see it again here. And the cat and mouse for penalty, try and make the other player move first. 11-12 only the deficit in Spain. Now have the extra player. Løke being sent off, and they're pushing up individually on Tonje Larsen and Katrine Lunde. And Norway have taken out their goalkeeper. Breivik has come into the attack wearing the green bib. Oh, there's an open goal. And that's what they're always open to. Is it in? It is. Well, believe it or not, Norway have used this a lot, and they haven't been caught out that often. But on this occasion, they were. Onsina just had to get clear of the defender. And the goal was wide open after that missed pass. And that's the danger. The Spaniards are gambling. They're playing 4-0-2, despite the fact that Norway have brought out an extra player. Breivik goes off. Haraldsson comes back in again, and the scores are tied. We're inside the last minute before the half-time break. Free throw for Norway. Herem fumbles it. 30 seconds to go. Let's come off a defender. It will be a throw in from the corner. Passive players being warned there. Norway will have to take a very quick shot. Breivik trying to get instructions out to spread yourselves wide. Norway have got it back again. Oh, nicely done. Tonje Larsen jumped in front of Vigelhut to take it. And Norway go in front with just seconds to go. Quick shot for Spain. Goes wide, saved by Haraldsson, and there's the buzzer. Well, what a first half it's been. Spain stormed away, and Norway looked in terrible trouble. But then Norway settled down, took the lead. But the Spaniards aren't giving up. They've really hung in there. So the team's coming out here in the Boris Krajkovsky Hall in Skopje in Macedonia for the second half of the final of the 2008 Women's European Championships. Norway leading 13-12 at the interval. Spain about to get the second half underway. It caused all kinds of problems for the Norwegians, who start the second half short-handed, while Heidi Løk serves out the last 20 seconds or so of her 2-minute suspension. Chance then for the Spaniards to take quick advantage and get level again. Looking for the wing, not enough space. Into the line, yes! Great save by Haraldsson, and they're breaking out quickly. Norway back to full strength. Løk's charged in on the line. Well, the Spaniards have defended really well in the first half, and Norway's problems stem from the fact that they're not getting a lot of long-range shooting in. In fact, one successful 9-meter shot from 9 taken by Norway in the first half. It means that the Spanish defence is comfortable waiting a little bit further back and pick them off inside the 9 metres. Nicely done. Heidi Lurk makes it 14-12. Just left alone by her marker for a few seconds. Other than the match at the beginning of this competition, which was drawn between these two teams. It was also met 4 years ago at the European Championships. On that occasion, Norway just won it 26-25. In fact, we have to go back to 2003 in the World Championship 5th place playoff. For the last time that Spain overcame Norway, there was a 27-26 victory for the Iberians on that occasion. Passive play is being worn. Try to find the line and they failed. Ball comes out very quickly. Under instructions to try and step up the pace here in the second half. Push in the back on Blanco. She can't take full advantage. Blanco goes off, being used almost exclusively in defence at the moment. Lurk will go back in again. Heidi Lurk, a 26-year-old, playing with her 12th cap for Norway. Come the Norwegian. Kari-Mette Johansen is slotted into the 6-metre line. Lunde's looking for her. The ball's intercepted by Begoña Fernandez, but it's a free throw for the Norwegians. Penalty. Again, it's the same problem in exactly the same place. Heidi Lurker is finding space, seconding from the right-hand side on the Spanish defence, and Mange is struggling to control her. Chance to stretch it to a 3-goal lead. And Mustervold is going to take it. 3 successful penalties already to her name. Change the keeper for Spain, makes no difference. Gonzalez couldn't stop it. 15-12 to Norway. Gonzalez goes straight off again. Shobanu will come back into goal. Shot, rushed by Beatriz Fernandez, saved, and away come the Norwegians. This is more the pace they like. Breivang wanted to release the ball sooner, but again, she did it in the first half. She just waits a little bit too long. Mange takes it all the way inside the 9 metres. Spaniards up close. 2 line players in. Come back again. Aguilar gets the free throw. Riegel-Hut manages to hold her up. Throw again. Now it's the Spaniards who are struggling with their set place attack. The defence playing very physically, meeting them at 9 metres. And it's not allowing them to get any pace going on their breakthroughs. Mange tries again. Long range shot goes well wide of the goal. Haraldson's brought it out quickly. Mange's making her way back slowly. They've got an extra player if they're quick. Breivang just couldn't let it go to Riegel-Hut. And she comes off. Stop play briefly to mop the floor. I think a bit of dampness on the floor. Some substitutions. Barno comes back into defence. Mustervold and Løkke come back into the attack for Norway. Mustervold again in the right back position. The winger's gone in as an extra. Riegel-Hut staying in on the line. Oh, she hung there forever, and that's the kind of shooting they were missing from her in the first half. Look at that, superb. Picked her spot with great height on the jump. Superb arm action, pulls the shoulder through, full extension. It's more like it. Oh, superb. Beatriz Fernandez is far in the corners, you could possibly manage it. Saved at the other end by Ciobanu. Aguilar. Very close for Spaniards, and they've lost possession. No free throw. Vajvik applauds her players. Certainly defending better now. There's more purpose about the Norwegians. Blanco plugging the central gap. Together with the experienced Tonja Larsen. She's stolen the ball. Larsen's away. And scores. The 33-year-old gets a third goal. The most experienced player, 236 caps, 512 goals. Here she goes. Picks her spot. And it's a 17-13 lead. Larsen was out of international action for quite a long time, between 2002 and 2008 when she got the recall ahead of the Olympic Games. She's playing great handball at the moment in her club. Free throw. Through again, but just trying to break through at the moment. No long range shooting going on. Menge is off again. Not even close to the end of the bench, ready to go on. Suspension for one of the Norwegians. It's Blanco.
Number 20, Isabel Blanco.
And that's going to help the Spanish cause a little here for 2 minutes. Garmendia fumbles it. Norway have possession again. They're shooting just fine. This was short-handed. They're going to take off the goalkeeper, I wonder. No, they're not going to risk it this time after being caught out in the first half. It looks like Haraldsson staying there. It's a wary eye on the game, not to be caught out herself, but she has a drink on the bench. Lunde. Larsen comes in behind. Regelhoed has gone in on the bench. Go through the area to get there, yes! Breakthrough by Tonja Larsen. Fourth goal for the veteran. And despite being short-handed, Spaniards will be annoyed. They resort back to the 4-2 attack. Fernandez and Cuadrado on the line. Oh, superb. He really has got a wonderful shot. Beatriz Fernandez, 23-year-old who plays for Alicante. Stats aren't great, 20 goals in the competition with a 37% success rate, but yesterday and today she's let rip with some superb shooting. And it's a 5-0-1 defence now. Lunde is being individually marked by the Spaniards as they have the extra player. Means less likelihood of the Norwegians wanting to put in an extra line player behind. Lunde tries to get free. He's pulled up and gets a free throw. Just about 15 more seconds for Norway to hold out. The passive play already being warned. Westervold to the wing. Regelhoed. Poor shot in the end. Couldn't quite make her mind up if she was trying to shoot hard or lob her. Oh, not a bad effort by Fernandez. But knocked away by Haraldsson. And Norway are back to full strength. Løke can go back in on the line. Løke has had more success than Frafjord. Slightly more mobile, Frafjord being the bigger player, tends to play on her strength, her power. But what they need is mobility to break away from the defenders, and that's what Løke is doing. And despite Norway being back at full strength, The Spaniards continue with a 5-1 defence. Oncina is right up, marking Cristina Lund, the 28-year-old left back. She's staying out of the way at the moment. Free throw. And it's passive play again. Testament to the hard defending on both sides. The referees have been calling a lot of passive play in the game. Tonya Larson tries a long-range shot, gets nothing for it. She was fouled by Begoña Fernandez. So 10 minutes into the second half, Norway have a 4-goal lead. It's 18-14. Norway having the better of the first period here in the second half. Well, Breivang thought she was getting away there, but unfair tackle, say the Ukrainian referees. Garmendia can't get through. Aguilar, rather. Fernandez into the wing. Pretty close angle, but she stepped on the line anyway, so it won't count. Larson. Lunde. Off goes Blanco. Back in comes Heidi Luck. Just 1.77 m, but she makes up for the lack of height in amongst this big defence with speed and guile. Lunde has to go through. She's trying to release into Lurker, but couldn't get the ball out. Passive play again. Lunde can't get the shot away. Free throw. And they're pretty well going to have to shoot straight from the free throw if you want to keep possession, Norway. Oh, well, Tonya Larson uses all her power to just break through. Brute force. Look at this. Lent into the tackle. Pushed her weight against it. And it's 19-14. Spain managing just 2 goals in the opening 12 minutes of the second half. Nice turn. Great goal by Begoña Fernandez. Ball going into her from her namesake, Beatriz Fernandez. Lunde. Oh, the defense too static. Begoña Fernandez just stood her ground and watched Lunde go around, but she's down and injured. See this again. There's Fernandez standing still. I wonder if she landed awkwardly. They are nursing her throat, it seems. Cuadrado's got herself, as you can see there, a 2-minute suspension. It's the blows, and they will be winded going through. Might be an awkward fall on the leg. Let me get up. That tape was there before. It looks like she may have had already stomach injury of some kind. From the best moment in the second half. Well, for that man there, Dueña, going well in the first half. Spain were causing all kinds of problems for the Norwegians, but the Norwegians are slowly pulling their way into this second half. 6-3 exchange so far. Norway beginning to settle into a pattern here. And still Lange is back on again. Rigelhut trying to follow her, but she goes in on the line, so she gets left alone. Lange picked up by Haraldsson. Lunde looks for a fast break opportunity. The Spaniards got back very quickly, but not on this side where Rigelhut has got free. And it's 21-15. They're going to have to wait to take the throw off because Menge is still looking injured and upset with the referees that she didn't get a call on the last attack. She's walking back very slowly and holding her knee. She She looks in some pain. Looks like she's going to step off. Great stay there. Looks as if it could be the last we'll see of Menge in the final. Well, physios are going to have to get to work on her. See if they can get her back out. That might be why she didn't play for a short spell now while she was resting. And that would be a bad blow for Spain to lose their top scorer Menge, who's in fact the third top scorer in the competition. The Norwegians have switched to a 5-0-1 defence. Rigelhut moving right up onto Tatiana Garmendia, the 34-year-old playmaker. Inside the area, it won't count. Break opportunity. Blanco. Well, that was great. Karimeta Johansson could have tried to take the shot. Selflessly passed it on to Blanco, who she felt was in a better shooting position. There were two defenders very close, and it's 22-15. Timeout is called by Dueñas for Spain. It won't have done the teammates any good to see Menge go off injured, and she isn't even joining in the circle here for the timeout. She's still on the bench getting treatment. So the Spaniards struggling to find solutions. They're forcing their way through and giving the ball away too cheaply, and the Norwegians are hitting them on the break time and again. Fast break count is increasing dramatically here in the second half for Norway. 6 fast break goals from 7 attempts. They've got to somehow stem the tide, Spain. Nice driving. Very calm as ever. Both coaches are relatively placid in that respect to their approach to players, unlike the Trefilov. Go again, still the 5-0-1 defence, and still Garmendia is being individually marked. She's staying just out of the picture to the right-hand side. Can't quite see it. There's Rigelhut marking there, number 2, Garmendia. The other player struggling to get the mostly together on an attack without their playmaker. In the end, Fernandez tries a long-range shot. He is comfortably saved. Line. Oh, lucky break as the ball came straight back to Tonja Larsson. A short save by Chobanu. Really went out the steps. Ball's loose. Picked up by Karimeta Johansson. I beg your pardon, Christina Runde. The Spaniards themselves are going to try very deep defending now with 15 minutes remaining in the final. They've resorted to a 4-2 defence. They're pushing right out. In fact, Karimeta Johansson has also been marked almost individually by Carmen Martin, pushed right up. Oh, Rigelhut fumbles the ball. Spain get possession back. Well, this could pay dividends for Spain, although it's physically very demanding for the defenders. And the poor long pass. Frustration for Garmendia, gets away from the marker and then gives the ball away cheaply. Free throw. Larsen, Nustavol, Rigelhut. And they've gone to a 5-0-1 now. A little less drastic. Tonja Larsson being individually marked. So giving a bit of space back on the line for Karimeta Johansson, the 29-year-old from Larvik, to break through. Veteran of the World Championship, Olympic game and 2 European Championships. Johansson, who scored 330 goals in 119 appearances, has made it 23-15 to Spain, to Norway rather, and the match is drifting away from the Spaniards, I'm afraid. Trying to find the line, it's easily cut out by Blanco. Karimeta Johansson's away. I'm afraid the goal rush is suddenly starting for the Norwegians as the Spaniards' heads look to have dropped. Menge has come back on again. But how fit is she, or is it just a psychological step now being taken by Jorge Dueñas? She's gone into the left-back position. Free throw. And she's wincing visibly, Menge, as she's moving around. She's not fit. line player's gone in, trying to make space. Beatriz Fernandez shot goes right over the top. Long-range pass cut out by Shobanu and kept in as well. Oh, the ball's loose. Tonja Larsson nearly taking it off the keeper. In the end, Spaniards restore order. Norwegian fans getting into good voice here in the hall. Their team has a 9-goal lead, and I'm afraid it looks as if they've got one hand on the trophy already here. Mange has to go through Lunde, dispossessing her nearly. No, it's a free throw given by the Ukrainian referees. Oh, Haraldsson taken by surprise. Quite expecting that as Macarena Aguilar came around. Spun on the shot. It's an 8-goal deficit still though. 16-24. Larsson straight over the head of the keeper. So she's gone down. 6th goal for the Norwegian. The doctor's on quickly. See if we can see what's happening there. She hit the head on the ground because she didn't seem to have facial contact with the defenders as she went through. It's a nasty fall more than anything else. She has certainly been instrumental here as the other players gather at the other end of the court. Tonja Larsson, 6 goals. The score which has been top scoring for Norway. Back in the game for that matter. Goalkeeper stroke. Long pass again. Heidi Lurk is free. Takes her time, plants it under the keeper, and it's a 10-goal lead for Norway, 26-16. And I'm afraid the steam has come out of the Spanish machine. They held on for so long. In the first half, they had the measure of them. They were giving Norway all kinds of problems, wouldn't let them get away, fell back in defence very quickly. But here in the second half, as they're getting tired, they're making mistakes. They're trying to force the attacks too hard. And as they do that, the Norwegians are mopping up and pushing up on the fast break. 8 fast break goals for Norway after that tally. Mange, wow, that's what she's known for. Blasts her way through. She has been costly today. Goal scoring wise, 4 from 9 only, a 44% success rate. Look, it's got to be a penalty. Her arm taken as she went to shoot.
7 meters Norway.
Lurke has been a real thorn in the side of the Spanish defence since she came on. Not that extra mobility that Flagship was lacking. Esquivel will continue her run with a penalty. 4 scored so far. Shobanu waiting right back on the line. And he's beaten. Choice for the keeper, you stay right back and you've got more time to react to the shot, but you're presenting a bigger target or more to aim at for the shooter. You gamble. The alternative is come forward to present less space, but you've got to react quicker. Change of keeper, out of picture. Shobanu has come off and Gonzalez is going in. Mange just keeping it in. We're into the last 10 minutes. Mange again, too many steps. As she gets up slowly, the Norwegians have an extra play if they're quick. Into the wing. Oh, Kari-Mette Johansen fumbles the ball just as she had a good chance. It's been 14-5 in the second half, the scoreline. Mistake by Haraldsson. Feet open there, Zonsina. Push the shot through. Still a big lead for the Norwegians. Nicely done. Kari-Mette Johansson came in from behind. No one picked her up. The defence had all pushed up. They get tired. You're going forwards, you're going back, you're going forwards, you're going back in defence. And as the game goes on and you get tired, the movement slows down. And that's when the wingers can take advantage as you're slow to come back. 10-goal lead restored then for Norway, 28-18. Pinedo will come in now for Carmen Martin on the wing. Interesting combination, we're using that in the semi-final yesterday. Fast break for Rigelhout. Superb. Tips her fingers back again, just to lob it over the keeper. Gonzalez completely out of position as you see here. She's come a long way forwards. 25-year-old keeper from Lyon, well beaten. 8 minutes remaining in the final. Stolen again. Okay, this is going to be the story of the next few minutes as the Norwegians hit the tired Spaniards again and again on the break. The Spaniards put in so much in the first half, it seems they're absolutely drained. This is what most people were afraid would happen early on in the game, but the Spaniards hung on until early in the second half when they started to lose contact. And then that's just escalated as the fast breaks are now following each other in very quick succession. Now the Norwegian fans in great voice change the goalkeeper for Norway as well. As Teresa Pedersen, the 28-year-old who plays for Hannes, goes in goal for Haraldsson. Penalties given meanwhile at the other end as Heidi Luck continues to cause problems to Begoña Fernandez and her teammates. Muskovold. Well, Gonzalez came a long way forward. Just 1.79 m. It was a good opportunity to lob her. Muskovold committed her first dummy shot and then lobbed her. 31-18. The scoreline is just running away. The Spaniards have managed for 6 goals in 23.5 minutes. They've run out of options, I'm afraid. Many steps. Out comes Pedersen, the goalkeeper, who unusually wears shorts. Pays the price for it. She's got a huge, great big bruise on her left thigh. It's just an occupational hazard for a goalkeeper. You'll probably still have it if you're wearing a tracksuit bottom. Good save. Gonzalez knocks it away. Oh, through the keeper. Was it? No, won't count. Over the line. It's gone in. Well, Breivik can afford a smile as Blanco, her defence specialist, scores. Second goal. Broken through, free throw only. Into the last 5 minutes. I'm afraid it's just a matter of time now before Norway take their 3rd consecutive European title. They can go alongside the Olympic gold medal from Beijing as well. Of course, next year, these two teams have already now qualified by virtue of getting into the final for the next World Championships in China next year. Spain pull one back, courtesy of Cuadrado. 29-year-old from Park Sagunt. Sends Pedersen the wrong way. Four minutes to go. Tonje Larsen, Kempe trick, Kari-Mette Johansson. Comes off the keeper, Gonzalez, and it's a throw in to Norway. Suland has now come into the right back position. Ball is stolen, but a free throw already given. Hard, a 2-minute suspension for Menge.
Number 9, Marta
Does seem to be
Manashe.
moving a little bit more freely now, but that won't help anyway. The heavy strapping on the left thigh has been there since yesterday, so that's not new. He's evidently been carrying some problems anyway. So for Norway, Tina Christensen goes into the centre. Suland. Penalty, it had to be. Heidi Lurk again and again finding a way in behind this tired defence, which hasn't got any movement in it anymore. They can't get back. So up steps Lustervold for her 7th penalty. She's up against Gonzalez. Well, a bit of showboating for the Norwegian fans. Here that many of the neutrals in the hall seem to have gone for supporting Spain. But Lustervold can celebrate one of the more unusual penalties. Still playing short-handed, but they've kept the line player in this time. Cuadrado is there. Penalty.
7 meters, Spain.
I'm afraid that these string of fast breaks have just taken, I'm afraid, the energy out of the tired Spaniards. Just struggling to put the moves together. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Penalty will be taken by Garmendia, for 11th and 13th so far in the competition. And she beats Pedersen, brings up the 20 for Spain, but still they are 13 goals behind. Big disappointment for the Spaniards, who were only 1 goal behind at the half-time break. They made such a good start to the game, but you always knew that Norway probably had some reserves. Lunde, Suland. The wing. Trying a Kempe, that won't work. There's no one there to take the ball. Lunde stops the fast break as she jumps onto Cuadrado. 25 more seconds still before Spain get back to full strength. We're into the last 2 minutes now. Well, earlier today, the other medal was decided as Russia beat Germany 24-21 to take bronze. Spain will have to settle for the silver medal. Undoubtedly, at the end of a match like this, you're disappointed to lose, but it's their first major final, and I think they'll have to reflect on the fact that what they've achieved has been quite great. To take silver here in this European Championship against a very strong Norwegian side who were one of the big pre-tournament favourites. Pass is too long. Aguilar has managed to keep it for Spain. Hernandez can't get free. It's a free throw for Spain. Yeah, still a great achievement for Spain to take silver here, but Norway about to take a 3rd consecutive European Championship title. To the line. Penalty again. I think the Norwegians have taken their foot a little off the accelerator in defence. We'll see it again here, inside the area. Mistake by Lunde. And the clock has been stopped as we wait for Garmendia to come back on and take the penalty. Pedersen waits right back on the line this time. And can't save it. 9 goals in the second half for Spain, while Norway scored 20 with such a different performance in the second half. They're back to full strength, Spain. Beatriz Hernandez comes on, but there are literally just 15 seconds left in the final. Nicely taken. Scored by Tina Christensen. Gets her first goal, gets herself on the score list, and that's it. Norway have retained their title for the 3rd consecutive time. They are European champions. Spain take the silver, while Russia, who beat Germany earlier, will be bronze medalists. But what a great performance by the Norwegians. Spain gave them all kinds of trouble in the first half, but in the second half, the Norwegian defence tightened up, and then when they tried to force through the Spaniards, Norway just hit them on the break. There's confirmation then, Norway 34, Spain 21. Norway are European champions.
Почитувани приятели на ръкометот, Македонската ръкометна федерация, Европската ръкометна федерация сака да ве поканат да останете да проследите церемонията на доделување на медали. Dear handball friends, the European Handball Federation and the
Great scenes of celebrations for the Norwegians. The Spaniards have been taking it on merit here. They've done a great job. They got to the final. What an achievement it was. The Norwegians go across to thank their supporters.
Ladies and gentlemen, please attention to the best play award ceremony for
It was a masterful performance in the second half by the Norwegians. They mopped up all Spain's tired chances at goal and converted them, scoring 11 fast breaks in this match.
Best play award is gifted by EHF partner.
Probably didn't help the Spaniards that Menge didn't appear to be fully fit.
Mr. Jean-Brieuc,
Nevertheless, I'm not sure that would have changed the result. It's a big win for the Norwegians who controlled the second half entirely. There's confirmation of 56% success rate for the Norwegians, 34% for Spain, but it's the fast break that really did it.